I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, appreciate you and welcome back. Guys, today I want to talk a little bit about ETFs and, how I use ETFs, how they work for me, how they may work for you, and preparing yourself for 2023. Now, one thing we know for certain, it's going to be a lot of economic distress in the market and abroad. They're talking about it's going to be more layoffs. The Fed is not satisfied with how inflation is. They're trying to get it down by any means necessary, even if it means people losing jobs and companies have to lay people off. They're going to do it. So we're going to have a lot of economic distress. That's one guarantee for 2023. Another thing is we're going to have a lot of uncertainty in the market, a lot of negative earnings reports, a lot of stocks will be dropping. Tesla's an example of that right now. And I'm a victim of that. I just brought into Tesla a few months ago and my stock has been tumbling, ever since. Additional rate hikes. Short interest rates are going to be raised consistently until we get this inflation down to 2%. Chairman Powell's not playing around. They said until they're convinced, they're not going to pull back on these rates. We're going to have more negative sentiment in the market. A lot of people down talking on the market, and you're going to hear a lot of talking heads saying a lot of crazy stuff, and you don't be moved or unwavered by that as an investor. This thing will pass like everything else will pass, and then we'll go right back into the bull run, and you want to be prepared. Today, I want to talk a little bit to you guys about what I'll be doing, in addition to like buying some shares of stocks and but that's secondary right now compared to how I see 2023 going. And that's my opinion, and everybody's opinion is different. I'm just telling you what I'm going to do and how I see the market. I would like to just talk about a little bit about 3 ETFs today that I want to deal with, that I'm going to be putting a lot of my money into. And I already have significant stakes in these ETFs, and I've had them for years, and they provided good protection and a good cushion to me anytime we had any type of economic issue. And if you guys don't have ETFs, I implore you to go check them out, because they can help your portfolio, especially in times of uncertainty like this, in ways I can't even explain it, fully. But the first ETF I'm going to talk to you about that I own personally is VOO. That's the ticker symbol VOO, and that's Vanguard S&P 500 ETF. Now this ETF right here, I've had for a while. I love Vanguard S&P ETF because a lot of the stocks that you have, it's the top 500 businesses in the U.S. And investing in this fund, this exchange traded fund, that's what ETF stands for. You get access, guys, to all of those shares of stock. All those different type of stocks like Apple, Microsoft, Amazon. A lot of people are big on Microsoft. Tesla's in there. United Healthcare, Johnson & Johnson, ExxonMobil, all big name goods companies. And you can invest in a fund and it allocates your money to each of these different companies, thus mitigating your market risk while still being exposed to top companies, as an investor. So it's the top 500 companies in America. It has an expense ratio of, a management ratio of what, 0.03%. So it's not really killing you to be involved in the ETF. In that ETF, it's worth taking a look at. Second thing is, ETF I like is VTI, which is the Vanguard Total Stock Market ETF. Now VTI I like because it covers a wide different range from blue chip stocks, mid cap, you get small cap, and it covers all of the stocks that are on the stock exchange, and you get access to each of these stocks. I don't know if you guys know it or not. If you look at the Dow 30, the top 30 businesses every year, if you look at those businesses, which are the top 30 companies in America, over a 20-year period, they change significantly over every 20, 25 years. So having exposure in VTI, a lot of up and coming stocks you'll still have exposure to, And as they're being moved through this fund over time, you'll still be right where you want to be with the placement of it, and you'll still have the exposure that you want. You know, these two right here, as far as the market, they help me sleep at night. I have exposure. If one stock goes under, it's another stock that's there, you know, to help mitigate the losses, or a group of stocks. You know, you're not just picking one stock in a certain sector. You know, say you got one tech stock in your portfolio and that goes down, or you got a certain amount of growth stocks in your portfolio and they're all affected, and then it brings your whole portfolio down. Guys, with ETFs, you don't really have to worry about that as, you know, a major thing. One of the main reasons why the economic problems that we have right now are not really bothering me like it would a lot of investors, you know, that deal with singular stocks, is because I have cushioning. You know, I'm mitigating my losses because I have my money in a wider range of places, you know, within certain sectors, to where it doesn't really affect me at night. And like, it feels really good to sleep at night and know that I made the right decision. I'm still in the race, you know, but I'm not getting battered, you know, by dealing with just one singular stock. And I think that's one of the big things with VTI and VOO. I really, really think you guys should check them out. If you don't have those in your portfolio, you know, they're worth checking out. Let me just put it like that. The third one I want to talk about a little bit about that I really like, and I have a good amount of money in, and it's been performing for me really good, is what's it, the Schwab US Dividend Equity ETF, and that's SCHD. SCHD, you know, it tracks I think the Dow US Dividend 100 Index. And guys, I'm telling you, that stock right there has been really rolling. And like, I mean, as far as compared to the S&P 500, it's right there with it. And I've had it for 2 years now. And guys, I mean, I can't complain with it. You know, pays a good dividend, and all these pay dividends, you know, by the way. So you get the exposure of a dividend with being introduced to all of these stocks. But this year, I think, you know, most of my money will be going into these three ETFs. Now, I do have other ETFs. You know, I have a technology ETF, healthcare ETF that I, you know, swear by as well. But, you know, we never know which way the sectors are going to swing during the year, because, you know, they always go up and down depending on, you know, what the economic situations are at that time of year. We don't know. And I will be putting money into those as well. But these three stock ETFs right here are some of the ones I really am heavily invested in, and I will continue to put money into them this year. And I just implore you guys to go take a look at them, because I mean, some of them might work for you. Some of you guys got these already, you know, that listen to me. But you know, the bottom line is this: you want to put your money somewhere. You know, everybody says, you know, and I hear this a lot, oh, when stocks go down, the stocks get cheap, I'll buy. Okay, you can buy. You know, that's not a problem about buying, but you gotta get in the lane and take off when the guns sound. A lot of people are still talking, but they're not moving forward. This is an excellent time, guys. Whether you're thinking about jumping into the market, I mean, whether you're in the market or you're thinking about turning, you know, getting a stock market account, a Robinhood account, TD Ameritrade, Charles Schwab, whatever. If you're thinking about getting an investment account, guys, we got a few days left. You know, this could be one of your resolutions. It's free to sign up for. They're all free. It doesn't cost you nothing. You don't even have to have money, you know, a lot of times to even set it up. You don't have to have a big amount of money to set up the account. It's not like a bank where they say, oh, you need a minimum of $500 or a minimum of $100 to open an account. It's not like that. They want you to invest, but nobody's going to force you. And they're not going to teach you anything. If you want the knowledge, you got to go out there and get it, you know. And it worked for me. I'm a regular guy, you know. Yeah, I own the business and all that stuff, but until I developed the mentality and I learned about the stock market as I was investing in it. And that's why, another reason why I say, you know, you guys are new to this. This is a perfect time to learn. The market is slow. You know, you could invest in the ETF. That's what I would do if I was a new investor. I'd invest in the ETF, see how it works, you know, see how the market works, understand what you've invested in. And then as you get more and more fluent with the terminology and how the market is run and operated, so will your knowledge expand. Once your knowledge expands, you can move forward to bigger and better things, you know. But yeah, guys, I mean, I just wanted to talk a little bit about that today. And I think the safest bet 2023 is to put your money in ETFs. I mean, individual stocks, I mean, unless something falls and you know how to evaluate stocks or the buying is right for you, I wouldn't really invest in individual stocks, because it's going to be a roller coaster ride in 2023. And a lot of people are going to jump into the market for the first time and get discouraged because of, you know, not understanding why things are the way they are. And it leave a bad taste in a lot of people's mouth. I don't want that. I don't want that for none of you guys, especially guys that listen to me, you know. But guys, leave me a comment, man. Tell me what you think. 2023 ETFs are the best bet or what? Or if you got something else that rivals the ETF, tell me about it. You know, I'd like to hear from it. As always, guys, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I hope everybody had a good holiday. And we're on our way to the new year. Prepare yourself. Get ready. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.